Hi and welcome to Edible Earth. It's been a busy couple of days. We've done one project which was to produce a tumbling composter, and I'll show you that in a minute. Not going too well in some parts of the greenhouse, and I'll show you that as well with regards to the seed planting. But let's crack on, show you what's going on today, and yeah, let's see if we can get some more jobs out of the way. Right, so this is the first tumbling composter that I've built. We've got 3 or 4 of these barrels which have been given to us, so I'm going to make I think 3. And the reason for these smaller composting tubs rather than one large one is that we can have the compost degrading at different rates. So when one's finished, obviously the next one will be maybe halfway or 3/4 way through, and that means hopefully we'll get compost all the year round. The reason I made them this tall is so that the wheelbarrow can just be wheeled underneath and the compost goes straight into the wheelbarrow. So that's the inside. We've started filling it with cardboard and grass. Quite pleased with that. It's like I say, I'm going to build a couple more, and then any of these blue plastic barrels that we've got left, I'm going to use them for rainwater. Right, in the greenhouse, so the basil, the tomato plants and the peppers are doing well. Those ones that we purchased. The vine is coming on really well. Yeah, it was frost damaged at the end, so the end broke off, but it doesn't seem to have done it much harm. The bit of a disaster though, or maybe I'm just impatient, is on the seeds. So in a previous video I showed you planting some seeds that we found, some old seeds, and I did suspect we might have some issues with it, but I thought I would have started to see some movement through the soil or through the compost, and there's literally nothing on this one or the other one. Just nothing going on. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being impatient, but it was a little bit of work and not many results. So the job for today, really, my order from Temu came. So these are hooks which fit into these channels. So I've just started. So I'm going with supporting strings this year rather than canes, because the last time I used this greenhouse a couple of years ago, the tomato plants got so heavy that they just snapped the canes and fell over. So I'm hoping this is a little bit more of a professional approach. So I'll carry on putting those in. So I got 50 of these from Temu for £3.20 with no carriage charge. The cheapest I could find was on eBay for 20 for £9.99. So huge saving. And again, so I'll be running them all the way up the channels and obviously towards the roof. So that's definitely a job for today. Outside, not much has changed. We've still got to sort this mint out. The other plants that we've repotted, they're doing well. We're getting plenty of parsley from our parsley plants, so they've really recovered. The strawberries, they're doing okay. They don't look too healthy. These are the carrots. I did say in a previous video when I planted these that I'm sure my dad used to say that carrots don't transplant very well, and almonds too are doing well, despite the fact that something, I suspect it's either a magpie or a squirrel, keeps going in there and digging them up. And there are the rest of the blue barrels that we got. Only been used for foodstuffs, which is great, so I didn't even need to clean them out. So there you go, that's it for today. It's a glorious day today, but we are still in April. I'm still cautious about planting anything outside until I'm absolutely 100% convinced that there's not going to be any frost. So please subscribe to the channel, and as usual, if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching.